It does, but I guess when you look at the return on your investment,
Yeah.
lithium will be a better investment.
Yeah.
Man, you got AT&T, Verizon, and 5G rollout that's coming near some airports.
Mm-hmm.
And this stuff is so strong. Like they're saying, they're warning people about airports, warning about flight cancellations. And this stuff, it's a 5G tower. Like if you look to the left, you'll see a big 5G tower. And these towers, this is what this is the technology that it's gonna take for people to have like cryptocurrencies on their phones. It's called, mobile money now. And that's why I tell people, like, when you really understand, as you say, invisible money, when you really understand cryptocurrency,
right,
and you can see that they're bringing out this 5G upgrade Wi-Fi and all of this, and even if, I don't know, let's look at AT&T Verizon stocks. Even if you just want to get into AT&T and Verizon, but like you said, lithium is going to be a good stock. I think Dogecoin, because they actually, when I say Elon Musk actually tweeted that he was going to start accepting Dogecoin for some Teslas in the future. That's a good buy. You got Verizon at $53 a share when all this 5G and all this stuff that they bringing out. $27 for AT&T. I got a family member that's about to get a job at AT&T. I told her to stock up on their stocks. $27.
Yep.
Anything in that era, if you don't, if people don't have $1,000 stock for Tesla, or they are a little cautious about crypto, it's definitely gonna be the future. So, yep. All right, nice talking to you. Get out of here. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, man, can y'all even hear me? Let me fix this phone. Let me fix this phone. So let me tell you the conversation that I'm just having. I'm putting my AirPods in. I can't see. I didn't really know I hit the live button. But let me tell you about the conversation that I just had. Let me take my jacket off. I'm gonna adjust my phone in a second. So let's see. Okay, let me know if you can hear me now. I need to take my hoodie off. So this lady has a Tesla, right? I need it. You know how the take my jacket off. Okay, good. You can hear me. I'm gonna adjust my phone in a minute. Give me a second. So you all really got the ear hustle on my conversation. I was going to go live while I was sitting here, and then she started talking to me I was talking to her about her Tesla vehicle. She has a Tesla car that's getting the tires repaired. And so we started getting into a conversation about Tesla stocks. So hold up. Excuse my gold fingernails. Let me try to get this phone adjusted as best as I can. I'm in my Jeep today, so I don't know how this gonna look. I tell you what, I just hold it till I get ready to go. Right, I just hold it. So this was the conversation. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? She got a Tesla car, and I just needed some air. And some type of way, we got into the. I asked her about the vehicle, about the maintenance, and it being an electronic vehicle. And I asked her, how does it charge? She says it charges for about 2 hours. It takes her about 300 miles. And I said I cannot wait until Tesla started accepting payment for its vehicle, for Tesla vehicles in cryptocurrency. And I told her specifically Dogecoin. And she said, you all forgive the quality of this video, right? So she said, you're talking about that invisible money. And I said, I am. I'm talking about that invisible money. And let me see if I can show you all real quick. I was also telling her about the 5G towers. So let me give you all a view of that. So she calls the invisible money. She said, well, I heard that this man died and his family. Let me see if you all can see that. I was telling her about the tower. I can't zoom in. Oh, yeah, I can. You all see that tower? And I was telling her, I said, you're going to see a 5G tower when you take a left from here. And I was sharing with her the article as well that more 5G is rolling out today. And they're saying it's going to disrupt. I don't have anything to hold my phone with you all. So, this is going to be low quality live stream, but, nonetheless, listen to the information. And I told her, I said, let's look at AT&T and Verizon stocks as well. I said, these are going to be big stocks in the future. I said, I'm a crypto girl because I look at the return on my investment. But, and she asked me, she said, well, I used to hold Tesla stocks. And she said, I said, well, Tesla stock is like $1,000 stock a share now, right? She said, yes. And she said, well, a lot of people are going to lithium, right? And so I said, okay, let's look at that stock. I said, yes, these are the battery makers that will be in the Tesla vehicles. That's a good stock. I said, but that's, $300 a share right now. It's in the green today as well. That's right, Gina. Tell people to smash that like button, right? And so I said, that'll be a good stock as well. And I said, but let's look at AT&T Verizon. You got this 5G rolling out that this will disrupt the airlines today. It is so strong. We won't even get into that. I said, but another 5G rollout. And the more they roll this out, the numbers of sick. Have you paid attention to that? She said, no, I didn't really relate that. And I said, yeah, so make sure you look into Verizon. I said, you got Verizon and you have AT&T at $27. Now, I'm not really a stock person, right? Queen said, thank you. Let's see, my video went out for a minute, you all. I guess I hit a dead spot. But if I was a stock person, I would definitely get into Verizon and AT&T. And as I was telling her, I have a family member that's about to start work at AT&T, and that can definitely. I told her to get into stocks with AT&T, for the corporation that she's about to work for. So you got AT&T at $27 a share, Verizon at $53. All stocks and cryptocurrency that's going to be the part of this new digital currency exchange. And I like the way she said it. She said invisible money. She said, that's that invisible money you're talking about? I said, yes, ma'am. That's that invisible money I'm talking about. And so a Tesla vehicle, conversation got all the way into a monetary conversation. And just educating people, enlightening people about what's about to happen. This is going to be the best of times and the worst of times for those who are not prepared. I listened to Dan Pena this morning, and Dan Pena, and you all looked at DAN. If you haven't listened to him, PENA, Dan Pena, and he was like, he used a lot of profanity, right? I'm just gonna give you the heads up. Dan Pena used a lot of profanity, but he's on point. And he says this is going to be the big, MF of all MFs. This big reset, this great reset. They're calling it a great reset for a purpose, people. They're calling it a great reset. Well, Jose, you said stocks are down bad. But I just looked at Verizon and AT&T and looked through them. They were all in the green. So you got to know what stocks to get into. And this is why I um, I have empathy or sympathy for people that their 401k in retirement, that when this stock market crash comes, it's going to wipe away a lot of people's 401ks in retirement. A lot of people are not moving money out of their 401ks because they may get penalized, but they're definitely not moving money out and putting it in investing tools, which would be the future of money, aka invisible money, right? How do I feel about XRP? I feel real good about XRP. I think XRP is definitely the central bank's digital currency. You may see XRP really take off within, I don't think next year. It won't take off until we really switch over and definitely switch from this Fed coin, switch to the Fed coin, a digital dollar system. But, my only reservations about XRP is that you will have something for those people that's investing in it, that the central banks, the feds, and I did a great video teaching last night about it, breaking down how the federal government is not, Federal Reserve and government are different. One thing I can say about Donald Trump is like him, love him, hate him, is that he exposed that. When he was in office, it was two things that Trump exposed. Hit liking his share, but there were two things that Trump exposed. That number one, government and Fed was not the same, right? You remember he kept referring to the Federal Reserve, and I'm trying to get the Federal Reserve to do this and do that. He exposed that the Federal Reserve is not the same as government, right? And he also made people aware of media lies. Of the lies, people were more cautious about what the media reported and aware that the media does not always give you the truth in their reporting, right? So that's one thing I can say Trump did. Like him, love him, hate him. And guess what? He pumped that stock market, didn't he? Oh my God, didn't Trump get some people rich in the stock market, right? And so, with that being said, I have people that come on that comment on my videos, and they say things like, well, if Trump was still in office, or these Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are not doing anything, and their opinions are turning towards these people. But people, let me say this. No president ever did anything for you. Honestly, I mean, just look. The only thing a president, and I don't know if I even want to go into detail, but I say this all the time, and I'm going to cut it off. That, yeah, Donald Trump said they gave us fake news. He made people aware. Hate them, love them, like them, whatever. He made people aware of the media. He made you aware and called it the invisible enemy. And here we have 5G coming out. And as that lady called it, the invisible money. I thought that was so cute that she called it that way. But I love talking to people on that level, because so many times people try to get so deep in detail about cryptocurrency, and they don't understand the very basic, the very elementary part of it. And they try to do a lot of technical analysis and TAs and technical analysis. And people, let me tell you, no one can really give you the accurate charts about what crypto will be, or how it will perform, because whenever the elite, the powers that be, get ready to pump and dump both crypto and stocks alike, it is going to happen. Whenever they give the call to pump stocks and crypto, it's going to happen. And whenever they get a call to dump stocks and crypto, it's going to happen. And so one of the questions that the lady asked me was, how often do you trade your crypto back into cash? And I told her I don't ever, unless, I somehow get into a financial crunch. I told her I don't do it. I'm in it. I don't think we've seen, crypto has not even taken legs yet. We've just seen the foundation laid. I told her, as long as I keep enough cash flow, I keep enough money in the banks to pay my bills, and I keep money aside and for emergencies. But other than that, everything is tied up in investments. So then she went on to tell me about, she's seeing a lot more like Bitcoin and machines that's looking like ATM, and that was the book. I said, yes, you see a lot more of these kiosks, aka ATM machines, for cryptocurrency. And honestly, I've never used one of those. I really don't know how it works. She said she see people that put in like $20 or whatever. I don't know if they're buying cryptocurrency through there. I probably stop by a department store one day and ask, a worker how exactly does that work. I've never used it myself, right? So now that I'm at a stop, let me read some of these comments. Give me 1 second. Thank my Lord. Okay, let me read some comments. So XRP. Now, my only reservation about XRP is that it will be controlled by central banks, which is non-government entity. The last time central banks controlled a currency was 1933, or money. Money, gold and silver is money. And that was gold. And in 1933, any citizen that had any gold had to turn in their gold to the government, or they were fined $10,000 or 10 years in prison. So that's my only reservation about that. The central banks will control it. It will be their currency system. And so history often does not repeat itself, but it will, and it oftentimes rhyme. And so I'm just a little concerned about what moves that they could possibly make to people that are XRP holders. Other than that, XRP is what it is, but I still think people ought to be cautious about that. Again, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Hello, Dr. Forms. You can only buy, not on sale. Maybe I missed something. Yahusha, maybe I missed something. Knowledge is power. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gwen, so much, and thank you for being a Patreon member. Thank you, Gina. Just smash that like button. So that's it. I know this probably was a low quality video, but you did hear the conversation, and those are some good stocks that we broke down as well. And let me see if I can pull that stock up that we were looking at on my phone. If you haven't, you got AT&T, $27.33. All this 5G rollout. Also, Robinhood also sent the message that those 1099s are coming out. So this is the AT&T Verizon delay 5G that's near some airports. And this rollout is so strong that it's canceling flights. It says the deployment of 5G service towers near some U.S. airports after airlines warned that the rollout would cause flight cancellation. Have you all questioned it? And so they already have nearly 40 countries with the 5G technology already. But it is so strong that it's disrupting aviation services. So they're launching advanced 5G services everywhere else as planned. The Federal Aviation Administration, that the nation's airlines, look at the side eye, the nation's airlines have not been able to fully resolve navigating 5G around airports, despite it being safe. Yeah, okay. And fully operational in more than 40 other countries. Disrupt the airlines. Then you get the message from Robin the Hood. I told you all, you cashing out crypto. You see what it says? I think tax season is here. Booyah. I told you all you was going to get taxed on it. You may receive one or more IRS 1099 tax forms this year. All forms will be available by mid-February. We'll also email you when your documents are ready to download. So let me show you this other stock that she and I were talking about. Lithua is LID, ticker symbol. Lithua Motors, ticker symbol LAD. I think I said LID. LAD. And Lithua Motors engage in operation of automotive franchises. So in short, they import domestic luxury vehicles and new vehicles by Chrysler, Toyota, General Motors, and Ford, Honda, Nissan, Volkswagen, and this company will manufacture the batteries also for new EV. It's one of the ones we were discussing as well. And it says if gas prices get severely high, Lithua could suffer because its rural customers favors pickup and SUVs. So that's the bullish part of that. The bulls say, I think my AirPods just disconnected. You all let me know how the sound is. Yeah, so that's, I mean, you got Tesla at $1,000 a stock. A share price. This is 310, but again, I love AT&T and Verizon as well. So you got to know what stocks are going to be in this new world economic system, right? Gotta love AT&T and Verizon with this 5G rollout, and they are in the green today. So that's it about stocks. I haven't talked about stocks in a long time. And let me read some text messages. All right, someone just asked me what's the number to text. Okay. On my Facebook Messenger, the number to text. Thank you, Gwen. Sound is still good. I'm looking down and everything. If you need tax shelters, at least for this year, if I can find it. I can't find it. The tab to put that. Can someone put this in the comments for me if you're not driving? 254-788-1144. It's a $129 special right now. There's $99 discount from the regular price of $228 to get into the home-based business to increase your cash flow. If you do nothing else but increase your cash flow for crypto investing and have tax shelters at the same time, right? You got to know how to multiply your money, people, and make more money. And if you need any credit help, for $79, you can have credit experts work with you to improve your credit scores for just $79. And that's a flat, thank you, Gwen, one time. That's a flat monthly fee. But if you need extra cash flow, the business opportunity is $129. And just text CC for credit and cash flow to that number on the screen. Jose says AMC is bleeding. Might as well keep holding, see what happens. Listen, how do I pronounce this name? Can you tell me? Is it I see you? Is that's it? That's so cute. I guess cute if you want to go by cute. You know, men may not like you saying cute. I see you says, yeah, I got to pay taxes on all of that. And I've been trying to tell people I see you that you don't have to, you can get you 475 tax deductions to help with the taxation. People listen, the government, the all-seeing eye that you see on that pyramid on the dollar bills is soon cash will not be accepted. And now they have it in place that started January the 1st of this year. That Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of those digital payment monetary moving systems, you're going to have to report taxes on that. And so now the only thing that's hard to be taxed is when you pay somebody in cash transactions. So that cash is going to be taxed or not being accepted as well. And then you're going to have the Fed coin. Now, this is where the poor working class is really going to suffer because they are used to hiding, accepting cash and hiding all of their finances, right? And so this is where this digital currency, this digital dollar that's coming in is going to position the government to see every transaction you make so they don't miss their percentage. Every transaction you make so they can get their percentage out of it. And people, now is the time more than ever to get educated about having tax shelters. See, rich and wealthy people, they can move their money in the Cayman Islands. They can move to Puerto Rico. They can transfer their cash into gold, physical gold and silver, because it will also keep up with the price of inflation. But let me tell you, what has kept up with inflation better than gold and silver has been particularly Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And then you have Samsung and ADA. CRO, I'm thinking about the Lakers' new name from Staples Center to CRO, which is a great crypto to have too in your portfolio. But you got Cardano and ADA connecting with Samsung. You got Walmart now into the metaverse and cryptocurrency. You have Croc shoes that's in selling digital Crocs and in cryptocurrency. And so people, cryptocurrency is the money of the future. It's never a better opportunity right now to leave, to implement Proverbs 13 and 22 into your life. A good man, or we can say woman as well, leaves an inheritance for their children's children. Now is the time to do that like never before. So I'm at the grocery store hoping to get my groceries. The grocery store stays packed and loaded because of the limited supply and demand. I'll be glad when I be able to tell you all that the economy is back. But if I tell you that, I'm lying to you, because the economy is going to get worse. It has to bankrupt out and crash out this old monetary system in order to bring in the new. Also, as more 5G towers are rolling out and it's affecting their airwaves, and it's the invisible enemy and affecting their airlines and flights, be cautious of your health and the amount of radiation that you are receiving. These beads that I wear is not for decoration. It's for protection against radiation. Also, your lifestyle of eating will have to change. I don't know about this KFC vegan nuggets. I don't know if I trust KFC vegan nuggets, but a lot of meat shortages are coming out. And when people don't have meat, their animalistic instinct is going to kick in. Their reptilian brain, because they're used to their bodies have gotten used to meat. And so people are going to not make logical decisions, as well as probably not say so nice things. Their language is going to change because their bodies is transitioning out of that taxation of the meat that they are accustomed to. But if that's not something that you are planning to do, that's a hard transition to make because you're forced to do it. And so be aware, protect yourself more than just radiation, but protect yourselves from people and predators. And people, get your cash flow up, get your taxation up, get your credit up. Text CC to 2547-881144. You all be safe out there. Queen out. Be blessed. And make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Thank you all for commenting and joining in the live stream.